peaceful protest is what has worked throughout history and across the globe to topple authoritarians. And right now, right here, today, in spite of the horror that happened, we are that peaceful, nonviolent movement. Marshals who kept us safe today, led by our friends in labor at the AFL-CIO of Minnesota and SEIU. The Capitol staff and the organizations who are going to be in the rotunda but are not today, they're out in the lawn up there, who are in this movement and are doing the hard work on the ground of protecting our planet, our immigrant communities, our democracy, our rights, and so much more. And today, given what has happened, I also want to thank members of law enforcement who are here and who today we really need. Thank you again, and now it is my pleasure, I think he's here, to introduce our Attorney General, Keith Ellison.
Friends, I want to ask you if you would be willing to have a minute of silence for Melissa Hortman and Senator Hoffman and their families. Took on that woman's case and she fought that woman's case. She sued that landlord and she got a big judgment against that landlord. And I want you to know, and I know some people wonder about that sometimes. She understood that the rule of law is very important and governs a free society. She understood that love means love, and it's not the government's business who you want to be in love with and be married to. She understood that every working person deserves to be represented by a union. Discrimination and hate against them in their job as sanitation workers in Memphis, and Martin Luther King stood with them. And when he lost his life, the people in that march, they knew one thing. The people in that strike, they knew one thing. They knew that they could not stop striking. They knew they could not stop marching. They knew they could not stop demanding justice, because to do less would be to ignore the memory of these great martyrs who have gave everything so we could have a better society. We owe it to them. We have to do it. We must be there on behalf of the people of this country in this hour when a dictator who wants to be a king is trying to run over the rights of the people. We must be there. We must stand up. We must be strong. We cannot waver. We will not be intimidated. We are not scared of his jail. We are not scared of anything about this guy. We are not afraid, and we will not let fear rule the day. We will not let him weaponize fear against us. And I'm telling you now that he had his goons arrest the senator when he was just trying to ask a question. Senator Padilla, wrongfully treated. He had his other goons